Can we go to follow, please? Thank you very much. And it works now. Fantastic. All you had to do is go out and get back again. But ladies and gentlemen, we are one warm-up away from getting this started. Temu Space Program versus Shady, Shoals, Rest Home, whatever that means. So it's Kuken, Wormi versus Minuit and I keep forgetting. Minuit and Hawki. I hope I didn't just wreck it once again. There we go. One final warm-up and we'll see. Oh, it is a very, very tricky map. This one, ponds. All the maps are tricky. If you have noticed, there are literally no boosts on any of the maps. So maps that are very punishing, if you make a mistake, you actually are screwed on. For example, island. Or bay, or not rally, no, not really rally. Stadium. So you really do want to avoid making any mistakes whatsoever. Or snow. Snow has boosted the start, and then you're pretty much done. So yeah, maps are pretty simple. You can push them big time. But if you push too much, you get punished and there is no way to get back into it. But good luck, have fun, as we're going live with the first round on duo ponds between Temu Space Program and Shady, Shoals, Rest Home. I guess that's a SpongeBob reference, as 420 said. Ooh, who was that at the start? It was Mermaid Man. Is that Minuit? That is Hawki. Hawki with an early mistake, and that is gonna cost him up to 3 seconds. Almost. Remember, you can afford some mistakes, but you cannot afford an ace. That is really, really, really punishing. If you get aced, as we see, Barnacle Boy gets destroyed there, and I think that is gonna be an ace for a Temu Space Program, which is not ideal start for Shady Shoals. Because that's gonna be an instant 3-0. Aces here give you 3 points. So you want to avoid that at all cost. It's much better if you have someone in second or third, but you really do want to avoid getting aced at any point. But never mind, we are live into the second round. No mistake at the start this time. Mermaid Man falls behind just a little bit. No slide outs there as well. Of course, it takes some time to get used to smooth steering, and that was... who was that? Unplanned re-entry with a slide out, and that could be a draw, which will bring the score to 4-1 unless Barnacle Boy can do anything. I'm just gonna call the name. Says Barnacle Boy gets destroyed. Can unplanned re-entry do nothing? No, because he crashed for the second time. So that is gonna be a draw, and the score moves to 4-1. And just from this you can see that Temu Space Program is almost half of the way there to winning, just because of that ace. One ace is worth like 3 draws, so you know how sketchy that is, as unplanned re-entry falls behind a little bit at the start. No biggie. You want to avoid getting the booster there as he did in the previous round. No slide outs here. Very nice lines from the top 3, and it looks like it's gonna be another draw. Oh, was that Barnacle Boy who crashes? Can Mermaid Man pass? No stabilizers for the draw yet again. It's gonna be very tight, and no. 46-53 versus 46-57, and the score will move to 6-2. Four hundredths of a second was all that was needed for yet another draw. And now Shady Shoals find themselves in somewhat of a tight spot, because the score is nearing 10 required points. As Barnacle is... who was sliding out there? Was it no stabilizers? Oh, I thought that was more severe than it actually was. Who was there with an alternative lines? Unplanned re-entry. Everything nice and tight here. Will we see any slide outs here? Yes, we will. For no stabilizers, and that plays right into Shady Shoals' hands. Can they bring it home as unplanned re-entry also crashed? Can Barnacle Boy pass him? Yes, he will, and that could be an ace for Shady Shoals. What can he do? Nothing. And just like that, we're 6-5. Very nice. Nothing yet decided. Nothing yet decided. We're seeing plenty of mistakes. All you gotta do here is to be consistent, even if you're a bit slower, because you can always count on other people making mistakes. And that paid off for Shady Shoals in the previous round, and they're right back into contention. All they gotta do now is avoid getting aced. All four players tied here. You want to avoid sliding out, and they do. Barnacle Boy with a slide out. So it's all on Mermaid Man. What can he do? Can he win it in the end and bring this with another draw? In the end, it looks like he will pass him and saves the round, and the score moves to 7-6, and there is still only 1 point of a difference with a 100 snipe in the end. Fantastic.
First time I met House, I didn't know quite what to do. I'd wake up in a cold, hot sweat, wondering was it true?
So Temu Space Program now, to close it out, need an ace. But very bad at the start. No, not really. Not really. All still together. So they desperately need an ace now to close it, as Mermaid Man does a fucky wacky. So it's all on Barnacle Boy, because this looks like it will go as it stands with the map win to Temu Space Program. So he needs to do that. As unplanned re-entry made a fucky wacky, Mermaid Man will be able to pass him. What can Barnacle Boy do in the end? Nothing, it seems. And oh, no, get into the finish. Woo! And it's gonna be another draw. And the score moves to 8-7. Now in theory Shady Shoals can bring it home with an ace. Can they do it? And Temu Space Program just needs to finish first and third. So those are the two scenarios for this. And we'll see no mistakes here, no slide outs. Unplanned re-entry with a nice exit will be able to pass the Barnacle Boy. Oh, as he clips! No, that is not what he wants at all. So he's now relying on a mistake from unplanned re-entry or no stabilizers. Or could this yet again be another draw? He surely must see that unplanned re-entry is almost a second behind. Do not slide away. And the score moves to 9-9. I can't believe that. This will go right to the end. You could say that the winner of this is gonna be the winner, unless it's another draw. Interesting. Live into what could be the final round on duo pawns. Very close, very close. Aces where you wouldn't expect them, very close there by no stabilizers. Oh, as Barnacle Boy slides out, no! And that plays right into Temu Space Program hands, but very nice exit out of that. Will keep a lot of speed, but will slide out. So it is once again all on Mermaid Man to bring this home without sliding. And I think it's safe to say this is a GG to Temu Space Program, who win it with an ace. I don't see anyone crashing there, and the score will be 12-9, but it went down to the wire. Congrats. GG's. And Team TSP wins the first map. Good. I believe the sound is still good, guys. As we move on to Bay. Gradient descent by a nod. This one could be interesting. This one could be interesting. No stabilizers. 41-42. Mermaid Man 41-63. All of those guys almost a second ahead of me. I mean, yeah, of course. But as they have just proven, that part can be very tricky here. This is the part that can ruin your race. Oh, sounds mostly good, but if you get too close to the mic, breathing can be audible. Yeah, okay. Still figuring out the things. People saying stuttering, but it's not very noticeable for me. So we'll see. We have one more warm-up. And then we're gonna be live. Let me just quickly check the Twitch from my phone as well. There might be some forced feedback. I apologize for that. But yeah, okay, it appears. Oh, it's perfect. At least on the phone, it's perfect. Okay. Maybe the music's still a bit too loud, but it's fine. Yeah, very punishing map. Absolute fiesta of this. So maybe we could do helicopter for one round here for the first round. Maybe we could do it and follow this players around from the helicopter perspective. Oh, Teoria sup, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Duo going live with the map number 2 out of 5, Gradient Descent by a nod. And let's see who will do it better. Will we see any mistakes at the start? Yes, we will see from a Barnacle Boy, but no other mistakes. What I want to know, what we all want to know is this section now. Will any slide out? Unplanned reentry gets destroyed. Will anyone else slide out? Everyone survives. And it is time to spec Mermaid Man. What can he do? That's exactly what he can do. And that's gonna be pass for everyone, as Mermaid Man also does a mistake. So it looks like at the moment the score will go 2-1 to Temu Space Program unless Mermaid Man can bring the ace home. Everyone crashed! And it's gonna be an ace! Straight up! And it's gonna be yet again. And it's gonna be yet again 3-0 at the start for Temu Space Program. Some Shady Shoals are once again gonna have to try and recover this. As Barnacle Boy makes an early mistake. And no stabilizers does some weird shit. Will we see any crashes here? No stabilizers get destroyed. And that's gonna be very punishing as he falls down to last place. That's gonna be very, very punishing. And it looks like, as it stands, it's gonna be an ace for Shady Shoals. I mean, surely they have to see it. As these two guys have a battle. What? Have battle between themselves. Surely they can see that they're 10 seconds behind and just bring it home, and the score gets back to 3-3. Looks like we are rushing this. Fiesta, and the score moves to 3-3. Back-to-back aces on this. So let's go. Round number 3. Can we see anything close to 42 right now? What the fuck? Okay, maybe end round. Roi? What a bug. I mean, I guess it would be fair if they let them ace now. Just for the sake of it, but that was what the fuck happened there? As unplanned re-entry now makes a Hawki, so I guess we're going for it. How did that happen? I have never seen that bug happen at all. So can Mermaid Man beat no stabilizers? No, he cannot, but at least it's gonna be a draw. So this is gonna be a draw, but looks like we don't have all the round will be skipped. Okay, that is something. That is something that it seems Aru has taken into the account. There's no stabilizers once again. A cut off. Yeah, so it appears there is a problem with the map if you use Unlimiter. That has happened right here with this, it seems. We'll have to go back and rewatch that. I have never seen that happen before, ever. Yeah, just delete that and should be fine. And we should go into the next. Round. But yeah, weird. But let's go with I don't know which round. Looks like everything is working. fine now as no stabilizers get destroyed at the beginning. So it all looks like, if no mistakes happen here, that it could be 2 points for blue if Mermaid Man can hold on to his lead. Let's see if any players make mistakes here. Barnacle Boy will make a Fakiwaki, but no stabilizers, is far too behind. So unless anyone else makes a mistake, this looks like 2 points for Shady Shoals, which is what they need after the previous round. Unless Unplanned Reentry can do anything. No, he cannot. Ooh, almost gets destroyed there. But the score will now go 6-8. So yeah, a bit of a situation with the points, a bit of confusion there. No mistakes at the start now. Very nice, very nice. Everyone close together now, that's what we like to see. And a perfect spot to watch if anyone fucks up. Barnacle Boy very close to that. No one is safe yet. This is another treacherous part, as shown by the yellow warning sign right there. It is a very treacherous part of the map. Ooh, as planned re-entry almost gets destroyed there, but the one who got destroyed was Barnacle Boy, as Mermaid Man gets destroyed, and both of them get destroyed. What is this? And it's gonna be an ace for blue. What did just happen there? And just like that, Shady Shoals are at a match point. Just need one more point. They need one free finish or an ace and they win it. So 2 situations where Shady Shoals can bring this home in this round. Both of them are at the back though. That's not what they want. They also want no mistakes there and they survive. Ah! Oof. Almost clenched my asshole there twice. Hope everyone survives this. Everyone pretty much survives this, but this is not ideal. This is not what they want. What can Barnacle Boy do? Interesting line, interesting exit, but will get destroyed, and it's gonna be 11-9 unless Mermaid Man can snipe him in the end, but that's not gonna happen. And GG to Temu Space Program for winning with 11-9. You know, so GG's was very close. We had some shenanigans from 41 regular practice to average of like 47 in match. Yes, yes, happens to everyone, I guess, all across the board. Don't worry about it. And we're moving to coast. Basic turns by yours truly. So let's see what's gonna happen here. This is map number 3 at the moment. In terms of maps, Temu Space Program is leading 2-0. So in theory they only need one more map win to bring this home. We still play the rest, of course, just for points, but yeah, we will see what's gonna happen. Can Shady Shoals do a reverse sweep and do 3-2? Let's spec no stabilizers. Of course, the end you can do normally or you can slide it. Pretty much everyone got it. 5106. Very nice. Mermaid Man gets it as well. Very consistent end though. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I cannot take all the credit, to be fair, on the record. Gotta say it on the record. The end idea was by Eroa. but the setup for it, because the end was a bit different, like you still dropped down but went straight and a bit of a slalom into the finish. And then Roa posted on my Discord, what about this idea? And I was like, yeah dude, that's a banger idea. So the idea for the end goes to almighty Roa. Let that be on the record, but everything up until this point is mine, so I take the you know, some credit as well for the map. Good things happen when people with big brains do things together, wouldn't you believe it? But enough of that, let the map begin. Round 3 on basic turns. Very tricky map, very hard to push it. You can be punished anally if that is your thing, as Barnacle Boy falls behind a little bit. Could this be the map where Shady Shoals come back? But it appears that it's gonna go as the script was so far, that the first round will be an ace for Temu Space Program, and then Shady Shoals need to find a way to bring it back home. If they can. As it stands, as it looks like, it's gonna be an ace. No mistakes. 50.09. 50.09. That's the correct time. That is absolutely a correct time by hello? By Kuken. Correct time. 42.92. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed that horn. As Barnacle Boy falls behind a little bit, and it's once again everything on Mermaid Man who falls victim to some caster's curse and makes a fucky wacky. So as it stands, it looks like it's gonna be yet another ace for Temu Space Program. Very nice pace on his own world record. Could this be a sub 50? Jesus Christ, 49.94. Like, what? I don't think, guys, that this is a Division 4. I think these times are straight up Division 1. And a 6-0. Could this be a clean sweep for Temu Space Program? As Barnacle Boy actually still up there. We've seen a lot of mistakes as no stabilizers does a fucky whack, and so does Barnacle Boy. Closest they have been in the third round here. Can Mermaid Man contest the unplanned re-entry? Or can no stabilizers do anything? Or can Barnacle Boy do nothing? Because he falls too far back, as no stabilizers now will go for it. Oh, but crashes! And that's gonna be still a point for Shady Shoals. Even though it's 8-1, they got 1 point there. So at least it's not gonna be 11-0, but it's gonna be 11-1 if they get an ace as well right here. So let's see, Barnacle Boy at the back with Mermaid Man. Temu Space Program takes provisional lead into what could be the final round of this, as Barnacle Boy gets destroyed. That is just not his turn there. We have seen him do many mistakes there. Yes. And it appears, unless both of them slide out, that it's gonna be yet another good ending. 50-42 and 50-47. Very nice. GG on the map. This was over fast. (11-1) in favor of Temu Space Program, who, in terms of maps, win the map. Win the match. Because we only play 5 maps, so there is no way for Shady Shoals to come back. So GG to Temu Space Program on winning the match. Yet we still have 2 more maps to play, because we have to play them for the scores. And looks like we'll go to this, and then we close it out on Desert. Let's see what can happen on the Desert. Who can do the 180s as it should be done? Of course, as I said in the beginning, very tricky map, especially this part here. No boost, so if you don't full speed that 180, you don't get the snowball and you will fall behind. Also this with double sus trick. Who can do it well? Everyone appears to do it well. And then it's pretty much straightforward into the end. Ooh, both of them crash there. Oh, would have sucked if you were first and get stuck with the back wheels there on the risky finish. So we'll see one more warm-up, and then we'll go live into the penultimate map of what this is. There we go. Warm-up has concluded. Let's see, can Temu Space Program bring it back? Bring it home. Or can Shady Shoals secure themselves at least one map? Let's go. Live with the first round. No mistakes in the tunnel. Very tidy from all the players. Go into this. Approaching. Oh, someone clipped there. That was Mermaid Man, and a bug landing as well, but everyone else survives the 180. Unplanned re-entry though, with a bit of a worse speed. Sus tricks work out for everyone. Oh, that was very tight there by Barnacle Boy. Can Unplanned re-entry get a nice exit speed? Yes, he can. Ooh, that was very, very tight. That 43.27 and 43.76 as it stands. Yet another ace in the first round for Temu Space Program. That has been a team for every map so far. Temu Space Program ace. And then Shady Shoals trying to bring it home, trying to bring it back. Let's see. Ooh, no stabilizers, crashed. Oh! Who was that? Unplanned re-entry as well, so this could very well be yet another race. But for Shady Shoals, and we see the script repeating. So the score could very well be 3-3 if both of these guys survive it, and it looks like they will. Oh, almost gets destroyed by the risky. And we bring the score to 3-3 now. Yeah, very, 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 very punishing map. Because of the lack of boosts. Said that so many times. Just have to repeat it. And the score is 3-3 going into the third round. No mistakes in the tunnel. Oh, interesting line there by Mermaid Man, but survives, everyone survives. No weird landings, everyone survives the 180, nice. So let's see, oh, almost misses the ramp there, Mermaid Man. Will we see any Fakiwaki Zoo? That was very close to the line by everyone. Can Unplanned Reentry get a nice exit here? Can Barnacle Boy go for the snipe on no stabilizers? Interesting line, and it's gonna be an ace. Ace, it's gonna be a draw. God damn it, the ace. So the score is 4-4. A late start there by Unplanned Reentry. Ideally people would delete that, but yeah. As a Mermaid Man also makes a Fakiwaki, and that's gonna be pretty much unrecoverable because of the lack of speed. So it's gonna be between Barnacle Boy and Unplanned Reentry, who also made a Fakiwaki, and suddenly Mermaid Man is there, no stabilizers, very much behind. So if Barnacle Boy can bring it home and Mermaid Man makes no mistakes, that was very close. I think Barnacle Boy made a Fakiwaki, we'll have to go for that one. And it's gonna be a draw. And the score goes to 5-5. Barnacle Boy made a Fakiwaki there. So the score is 5-5 as it stands. No mistakes. Oh, that was Barnacle Boy. That's pretty much GG. No way of catching that back up. Even though you have a boost there, but all on Mermaid Man to bring this home in first place and secure yet another draw. Can he do it though? All on Mermaid Man. Nice, nice, nice. No land bugs whatsoever. Can he get a nice exit here? No, he cannot, and it's gonna be yet another race for Temu Space Program. Can it be? Can it be? He has to go for that one. Ooh, does not pay off. As Barnacle Boy deletes, and that's gonna be 8-5. Still not over. Far from over. Still. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Barnacle Boy again. So what can Mermaid do now? Depending on the mistakes on the 180. No mistakes on the 180. But we have seen mistakes at the end. That 90 degree before the uphill is very treacherous. Good exit there by Mermaid Man. Gets a little bit closer, but weird line out of that. Oh, but oh, that was unplanned. No, it was no stabilizers who did a Fakiwaki. And in ideal circumstances, can he go for the snipe? No, he cannot. 10-6, GG. Very close, a lot of what ifs. Shady Shoals definitely missed out on the ace. That could have helped them a little bit. but unfortunate at the end. So in terms of maps, it's 4-0 for Temu Space Program. That is pain. Know it, I've been there. So let's see, can Shady Shoals at least bring home one map? Cannot. Cannot, unfortunately, switch, but we'll see. 44, 51 and 54 respectively. We'll see. We will see, said the blind. Very punishing map as well, this one. This corner right there, this. Can mess up your start and then you're pretty much good to go. If you don't get this right, yeah, as we have seen just now. Or you can faceplant the wall that's there. And it's even worse. And that's pretty much the only tricky section I can think of on this map. Maybe this one, but not really. As long as you get the boost on all four wheels, then you should be good. Then this is pretty much straightforward, and so is this. Just the end, you have to go a bit higher to get a nice exit speed. Here you can also two-wheel slide a little bit, lose some time. But we haven't seen a lot of that. All the mistakes we've seen were from this section right there. And let's go, just for shits and giggles, for helicopter on this first round, because this one is nice to see. No mistakes at the start, no stabilizers. Barnacle Boy both get destroyed. No, it was unplanned reentry, but no stabilizers in the lead, followed by Mermaid Man, followed by unplanned reentry and Barnacle Boy. A nice gap forming there. You can visualize the distance. Yeah, no mistakes from no one though, if I'm being honest. No mistakes there as well. And it's gonna be 2-1. No mistakes from anyone else. Yes, it is, Nico. Minuit is D4. And we open this map a bit differently, not with an ace, but with a 2-1. Maybe that is the sign that Shady Shoals will bring one map home. As who was that? Unplanned reentry. This is what I was talking about, and it's pretty much done for him, unless someone else makes a mistake like Barnacle Boy. How far is unplanned reentry? A bit far back. Barnacle Boy still has a nice lead though, but must not waste that unplanned reentry. Gonna be on a charge definitely. For that, can Mermaid Man contest to no stabilizers? No, he cannot. No mistakes there, and it's gonna be a draw. So we're moving to 3-2. Oh yeah, Nico, you should have seen Bay. Interesting bug. One guy fell through the floor. Because he was using unlimited and not vanilla version. Oh, that was so funny. But anyway, live into yet another round. As two players get destroyed there. Who was that? No stabilizers and Barnacle Boy in unison. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Who's going for the lead now? Unplanned re-entry and Mermaid Man very close to one another, and so are these two guys. This one will not be over until it's over. Unplanned re-entry with an interesting two-wheelie will lose some time, and looks like this is gonna be yet another draw unless Unplanned re-entry gets a nice exit, which he will. Can he do a snipe in the end? No, he cannot. And it's gonna be for free. This was interesting. Double slide out there. That's what I was talking about. Very treacherous. Ooh, almost hits that. Ooh, who's that? Barnacle Boy. Unfortunate for him. Falls behind a little bit. So does Mermaid Man. Could this be an ace for Temu Space Program? Unplanned re-entry slides a little bit. That will allow Mermaid Man to catch up, but the boost is better for Unplanned re-entry. Can he do anything? As no stabilizers crash, Mermaid Man needs to risk it. He needs a better end here to bring home a draw, and he will do that. Where is Barnacle Boy? Nowhere. Thanks to mistakes and thanks to Mermaid Man, we get yet another draw. And of course, the score is 5-4. Let's see. No mistakes at the start from it. Oh, who was that? Mermaid Man unfortunately hits the start of this and will fall down to an unrecoverable deficit. I think unless everyone messes up super big time, that a respawn is needed, but I don't see that happening. Oh, Barnacle Boy gets destroyed as well. Unfortunate, and that's gonna be an easy ace for Temu Space Program. And unfortunately, everything is looking like they will take the 5th map as well. Unless both of them would miss the finish, but I don't see that happening. The score will go to 8-4. Nothing that is not recoverable by, but very unlikely. Let's go into what could possibly be the final round of this match. No mistakes from anyone. Barnacle Boy a bit of airtime, but does not get punished too. Mermaid Man gets destroyed big time. So it's all on Barnacle Boy now to finish in first and bring home a draw in order to see another round, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, looks like Temu Space Program will bring it home with a 11-4, and that is the case. GG's. Was close on some maps, was fun. Whoever said Division 4 is boring, you have no idea what you're talking about. So, GG to Temu Space Program, winning with 5-0, unfortunately.